Africa is one of the richest continents in the world, but it doesn't reflect in our Human Development Index. And this has deprived us gravely of a lot of things. Our resources are undercharged, and the returns to our continent is almost at ground zero. How do we continue like this? Yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel where we explore thought-provoking topics from all around the world. Today we dive into a fascinating topic which affects every individual globally, especially Africans. We're going to be talking about the crab mentality part 2. Last week I talked about the part 1, so this week we're going to talk about the part 2. But I'm actually going to go from the angle of a courageous young lady that cooked for over 100 hours. I'm talking about Hilda Baci. She has been getting a lot of backlash from people from her own country and other African countries because she ate dog. And then also we're going to discuss how the behavior of crab mentality affects us in Africa politically, economically, and culturally. Let's get down to business. Let's explore the way crab mentality manifests in our African cultures and the negative impact it has on individuals. To be honest, crab mentality can be found in various cultures, and Africa is no exception. It is essential to recognize that this behavior does not define the continent as a whole, as like not everyone has that mentality. So I actually have to take it into 3 dimensions. I'm going to talk about how it affects our culture, our politics, and our entrepreneurships. The first place that the crab mentality has a stronghold on the African mind is on our culture and also on our economy. Crab mentality is one of the reasons Africa is underdeveloped. Our inability to have a single voice in dealing with other continents has actually mitigated our ability to actually determine the prices of our resources, and also it has actually acted as a kind of advantage to the Western power such that they now determine the forces of demand and supply in the African continent. And of course, we know we are the one that provide and produce all these natural resources, yet we cannot determine the price outside. So the number 2 here is the influence of politics on crab mentality. Crab mentality can be observed in political landscape of almost all African countries. Political rivalries and power struggles actually play a very big role in determining how this crab mentality works. A very clear example is in Nigeria. Let me use my home country, Nigeria. Once the APC government lose power, or let me use the PDP because they have lost power for the past 8 years, they would not actually work together to move the country forward. They will actually always want to instigate problems and cause issues so that those that won will not actually move the country forward. Crab mentality is a process whereby if I'm not there, you shouldn't be there. And since I cannot make it there, then you being there, you're not going to succeed. So it's a very big problem. Then the third one is crab mentality and entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is the driving force for economic growth in Africa. But this one too faces its own crab mentality issue. The fear of competition and success can lead individuals to sabotage the effort of the others. And it's as if countries are actually doing it. When individuals are actually sabotaging effort of fellow individuals, it actually has a kind of domino effect on the general population, such that the country, if you know very well, you find out that a lot of startups are emerging in Kenya and Nigeria mostly, and also South Africa. Those other countries in Africa that are not having these opportunities or that are not doing this much will actually not have healthy relationship with those that are doing that big. And this mentality will not actually help us. As we know that the crab mentality affects the overall development of the continent, there's a solution at hand. And the single solution for this is unity and collaboration. While crab mentality may persist, there are powerful solutions to counter it. And I love the fact that our entrepreneurs are actually doing something. And there's some kind of togetherness that I've been seeing so far. In 2018, there was this ACFTA, the African Continental Free Trade Area, where it seeks to boost trade between African states, where you can move from West Africa to East Africa, or move within West Africa, our goods can move together. You can export or import things easily where you have a kind of reduced tax to pay and the rest. So this has actually been one of the most important way in which we can actually move away from this crab mentality. If this, it's been like 5 years now, though it has not been fully implemented, but if this works, then we're on the right track. We have to start fostering a kind of sense of unity and cooperation. We have to celebrate the success of others. We need to promote the African cause. And we have to actually build and support and actually create a kind of empowering environment for the younger generations. I think if we start now, you watching this, if we start now and start doing this and try to support those that are doing better than us, then we're on the right path. Overcoming crab mentality in Africa requires collective effort from every one of us. It starts from us changing our mindsets and embracing a culture of support, cooperation, and celebration of success of others. It is crucial to understand that Africa is a diverse continent with numerous success stories and a kind of deep community. So by nurturing the spirit of unity and cooperation, I think we're actually going to move forward. But if we keep everybody on their own, this one doing his own, this one doing their own, then we might end up not having electricity in Africa in the next 50 years. We still talk about food, whereas we have 60% of arable land in Africa. So guys, I hope I'm able to make a point here. Kindly like this video, drop a comment and share. And stay tuned for next week topic. See you guys. Bye.